Welcome to the Light, Hope, and Healing podcast, where we discuss why you have stress, anxiety, pain, illness, and how to heal from it. I am your host, Tracy. My background is a healing coach, energy healer, spiritual mentor, intuitive, and channel. Hi everyone, welcome to this week's podcast. This week's topic is cleaning and reorganizing your home, how it helps you. Now, my first question to you is, and I'm talking about this because this past week, me and my husband recently did this, okay? But I want you to think about this for a minute. When you really clean your house and move things around, how do you feel? Now, really think about it or try it and let me know. Because for me and others I know of, this is something that really is transformational for you, especially if you've been kind of in a low spot or, a bunch of things have happened to you recently that have brought you down. Cleaning and rearranging your house. And even if you can do just the cleaning, do that, okay? So this past week, me and my husband me personally, I was feeling kind of low, a little bit stressed, a little bit down, maybe a little bit depressed. And we decided that we would clean the house really good, which is something we do together, a deep clean every 2 weeks anyway. So it was the day to do that. But then we also decided to take some things down, which would be like decluttering. And that's another thing you can do too, is declutter. That's hugely transformational for you. So I was, really, struggling to get things done, to, just kind of function for a little bit. And so we did this. We cleaned the house really good. We took some things down, so it was like decluttering, and then smudged the house. That's another thing. And it was amazing how much better I felt. I had renewed energy. I had renewed excitement. I had renewed peace in my life. Just doing those things, right? And it wasn't that it not being clean, which it wasn't that dirty. It's just, like I said, we clean every 2 weeks, a deep clean. It wasn't that was bringing me down, right? But it was doing that helped me feel better, okay? So when you are having trouble and you are having stress and you're having the feeling like you just can't climb out of the hole that you're in or whatever, for whatever reason, if things have happened to you, try cleaning your house, try decluttering your house, try smudging your house. And if you can do all of that, if you're really struggling, I recommend doing all of that. Now, if it's overwhelming to you, which sometimes it is for people, overwhelming, what you should do is just take one corner, right? Or one room, one corner, one drawer. Just start small with one thing. Don't feel like you have to do the whole thing, because I get it. I'm there. I'm like, okay, I don't want to take on this whole house today. But if you start taking on one little piece, even if it's a room, even if it's a corner, even if it's a drawer or a cabinet, take one thing and that will make a difference. It'll help give you more energy, more lightness in your life, just starting it with one little piece. Like I said, if it's overwhelming to do the whole thing, if you can do the whole thing, great. But if you can't, take one piece. Now, let me backtrack and explain to you why I was where I was. So, I have loved animals my whole life. I've loved them, and we've had a few animals. But 2 years ago, we lost our last animal, right? We had 3 dogs, a cat, and chickens. And 2 years ago, we finally lost the last animal. And I had decided, because it's really hard on me and stressful for me because I worry about animals. People laugh, I worry about animals more than I worry about humans, which it's not totally true, but I feel animals are kind of helpless, so it really stresses me out. with animals. And then, all my animals got old and sick, and it was just really hard on me. So I decided I'm not going to do animals anymore. And, my husband's retired, so we like to travel and go do things. So I didn't also want to be tied down, because I also feel guilty leaving them, So the past couple of months, we've had this little stray cat that had been coming around the house, and we began feeding it outside. And then I just got the feeling that we were supposed to take care of it. And I really worried about it because she was really tiny, this cat. And so I was worried about her, being out there. And so I opened the door for her. And this was, about a month ago. I had opened the door for her to come in, and she walked in, but then ran right back out. So finally, a week and a half ago, I opened the door for her again, and this time she came in, and we shut the door, and she stayed. And the funny thing is, it just felt right, but this cat being in the wild, she was really good and calm and come up to us and want to be petted and everything. But she was really clean. She didn't have any ticks, any fleas or anything, right? So, it was really good first start. But then, being a cat that was out in the wild, she wasn't used to the litter box yet. And so she started, peeing on the floor. And so that stressed me out. And then she had blood in her urine, and that stressed me out. I was like, oh, okay, she has something wrong. So then we took her to the vet, and everything was okay. But, she still was having like accidents outside the litter box. Like she would do really good, and then she would fall back. Anyway, having the litter box threw me off in the house. Having her not peeing on the floor threw me off in the house. The house not being as clean when you have the animals threw me off. And so this is why I got to where I did before my husband and I cleaned. I was just kind of down in the dumps about it, because I wanted to have this cat, but it stressed me out to have the responsibility to worry about her, to worry about the blood in her urine. That was just another thing. I had just, watched all my pets a couple years before this get really sick, and then we lose them, and it's hard because they're like a family member. And so all this stuff's going through my mind, and I have to put the plants up now again, and I'm feeling like I'm losing my life. And so these things were what was going through my mind, right? And so my husband and I did that. We cleaned the house, took some things down, made it look good, and it just changed my whole attitude from that situation. So I wanted to share that with you so you could, understand different things that bring you down. But clearing and cleaning the house will lift you up. And it doesn't have to be, the same thing. It doesn't have to be because the house is a mess that you have to clean it up. It could be another totally different thing that's brought you down, that when you clean and smudge or declutter or whatever it is, it will make a difference for you. So go ahead and try it. If you're struggling, even just like I said, take a drawer. It will lift, just the drawer will lift you up, right? So whatever you can do for yourself, whether it's the drawer, the corner, the room, the whole house, try it and see if it makes a difference for you. All these tips that I give you are great. And it's different things all the time that you get from the podcast and my videos. So try them. They're here to help you, And I know when we're in low spots, it's hard to, motivate yourself to do things. But I promise if you start trying these things, you will feel a difference in your life. Okay? So let's get ready for the healing meditation. But first, if you enjoyed this podcast, but you feel like you need more accountability, I have a membership group. We meet twice a month on Tuesdays where I take topics and I answer questions that you post that you want to know about. And on Wednesdays, I send healing to the group. And on Tuesdays, or Mondays, I do a message for just for the group, a channeled message just for the group. So we'd love to have you in there. It's about the accountability. There's a Facebook group where you can, ask for advice. I'm in there, and there's others going through the same thing as you, and we'd love to have you in there. All right, so all the links are in the description below, and let's get ready for the healing meditation. If you are driving or using heavy machinery, you need to stop listening to the podcast now, because we are going to be doing a healing meditation, and the energy is very powerful and can make you sleepy and lose concentration. Come back when you stop driving or using the heavy equipment and enjoy the healing meditation. All right, let's get ready for the healing meditation. I want you to close your eyes. Go ahead and take a deep breath in now. Hold it and exhale. Another deep breath in. Hold it and exhale. And one last deep breath in. Hold it. This time on the exhale, relax your whole body. All right, I want you to imagine this blue light coming in the top of your head and this red light coming up from your root chakra, both going to your heart. So the blue is coming down to your heart and the red is coming up to your heart. Those two colors are going to blend and make violet. I want you to imagine this violet light spreading out throughout your body. It's getting larger and larger. It's going up into your head. It's clearing and cleansing and purifying anything that no longer serves you. It's going down your arms, down into your solar plexus and your sacral, and then down to your root and down both legs, all the way down to your feet. And once it fills up your physical body, that violet color flame is going to spread out into your energy, filling up your aura, cleansing, clearing, and purifying everything. All right, now I want you to imagine this gold light coming down from God, Source, whatever your belief is. It's going down into your heart. You're going to imagine that light just spreading just like we did with the violet flame, spreading out up into your head, neck, shoulders, down your arms, your chest, your solar plexus, your sacral, your root, now down both legs. And again, as it fills up your body, now it's going to fill up your aura, your whole energy. So you're just surrounded and in this gold light. Now I want you to imagine this blue light coming into the top of your head. It's going down to your heart, and this blue light's coming, and then it's going to come up from your root also chakra and meeting in your heart. So it's coming down from your crown chakra and your root chakra, and then it's meeting in your heart. These blue lights are going to start twirling in counterclockwise direction. You're going to imagine them going into a look like a tornado, and it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger until it's as big as your whole body. Once it's as big as your whole body, I want you to imagine an X at the end of this tornado. You're disconnecting from anything that is no longer serving your highest and best with this. All right, now again, I want you to imagine this gold light coming into the top of your head. It's filling up your heart again. This time, what we're going to do is we're going to send healing energy to those that have harmed you. And if you've been with me for a while, you know we do this to heal for you, right? So I want you to send this healing energy from your heart to them, but only to right at the edge of them, because you can't force healing on them. But you want to put it there so if they want it, they can take it. This is to heal for you, not for them. You don't have to be around them, hang around them, talk to them. It's up to you. But you need to heal it for you. So send that healing now from you to them and heal all the situations that happened that have hurt you. And now, when you feel that's done, I want you to do the same thing for those you may have harmed. And if you can't think of it, just do it with the intention that it goes to those you may have harmed. Same thing, send the healing from you to them, just to the edge of their energy, so they can decide if they want it or not. And this is helping for you to heal. And them also. Now I want you to send gold light. You're going to bring it down from the top of your head to your heart. Send gold light to those people in your family. Now I want you to add sending gold light to those in your city. And now send gold light to those in your state. And now send gold light to everyone in your country. And now send gold light to everyone around the world. All right, when you feel that's done, bring the gold light back into your heart. And I'm going to send healing energy now to you, so sit back and relax, and I will send it now. If you feel any twitching throughout your body, it's just the energy breaking blockages. So just relax through it. Okay, go ahead and take a deep breath in now. Hold it. And this time on the exhale, release everything that came up for you that needs to be released. Open your eyes. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. All right, that's what I have for today. Go have a great day. Go do something you love, something that brings you joy and lifts you up. Do at least one thing every day that you love to do. And then do at least one thing of self-care every day. Drink tea, Epsom salt bath, pray, meditate, whatever it is. Do at least one self-care every day. And then look for the good in everything. Look for the good everywhere in everything. And when you see something good in somebody, say it to them. And write 10 things you're grateful for. Do these things, and I promise you, you're going to start to see a difference in your life. So that's all I have for today. I love you all. Have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye.